You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Thank you, Marshall. 2018 is the year. Hey, look, y'all. I've been doing this business channel for a while now. I forgot what I even started. But you know what? This is the time. This is the time. You know what? Because you got a whole bunch of stuff coming. Jobs disappearing. Automation. Retail apocalypse. Because we still got to see how the retail industry did during the holiday season. Right? But now is the time. Now is the time. You got budget cuts. Now is the time for all the entrepreneurs to step the fuck up. You know, even if you got a 9 to 5 and whatever, get that side joint going. Get that thing going. Think about what you're going to do. This is the year. This is the year. It's like, no, don't be waiting. Don't say, well, when I retire or anything like that. Shoot, you can't even trust the jobs anymore. You retire, some of them you might not even get a pension on. That's how deep it is. I got some people talking about they waiting for that pension. It might not be there. It's like now. The time is now. Don't wait for anything. You know, one of the greatest quotes I've ever seen was that if you want to see where the most potential lie, the greatest ideas, go to a cemetery. Some people, you know, they go to their deaths, like without really like accomplishing what they could accomplish. And I saw another quote this morning on Instagram. It was about like people dying at 25, but they don't really get buried till they're 75. It's like they're just potential stopped. One of the things people got to do out here is just say, you know what, I'm just going to do it. Whatever idea you have. You know? And of course, there's going to be naysayers, and they're going to say, shit, forget them. They not living your life. If somebody, look, I'm going to be crude right with this one. If somebody say you shouldn't do this and that, I'm going to say, well, you going to take my shit for me too? Because if you ain't going to do that, don't worry about it. Oh, it's like this old country ass saying, you know, you be getting in somebody's business trying to tell them something, they look at you and say, well, shit, who's fucking this cat? If you want the kittens, you got to hold the tail. And that's basically meaning, hey, you know what? Unless you doing this thing, don't worry about it unless you trying to help. So seriously, 2018, whatever you got, I don't care what it is. Get it started, even if you don't make money. I'm going to tell y'all what, with my publishing, dude, when I first started publishing, when I first started selling a few books, you know what I had money for? I had money for maybe lunch for a week. I could get a bag of groceries. When I first started out, I couldn't pay any bills with that joint. Now look at me. Shoot, you got to start somewhere. It might take a while. You ain't going to make $1 million right away. Shoot, you might never make $1 million, but you might make, hey, 6 figures is enough. Most of the world sees $34,000 a year as big money. So keep that in mind. So 2018 is the time to get out there. And if you're not ready to get out there right now, if you're not ready to get out there, hit me. Hey, if you're not ready to get out there, then do some research. Start studying. Make some moves towards your dream. Make some moves at least. At the very least, because it is tough, man. You know, you might have a spouse, kids, you got responsibilities. That's understandable. Take care of your responsibilities. But you can still make a move. You might, you know what, you might be interested in a business. You can't really make a move because of multiple obligations. You can still pick up a book on it and read about it. You can still see what's up. Because there's something else with me, something I do. A lot of times, I'll just look at stuff. You know, I might study something before I get it. Like even, you know, I made a big deal out of getting a smartphone recently. I didn't just casually buy one. I actually researched it. I actually said, all right, which got the best camera? What has the most, you know, what has a good price, best camera? What are people saying about it? Like everything I do publishing, I looked into that at first, you know. Everything I've done, I look into. Even something like doing YouTube videos and podcasts. I didn't just jump into it. You know, now I know some other people say they'll do that, but I'm just saying, look, I'm just telling you how I roll. I like to know about stuff. I like to research it. I like to see all angles of it first. So if you that tight, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Just take your time, but you can make a move in 2018. Just make some type of move, even if it's just doing the research. Make the move, you know, because I'm gonna tell you what, the future is going to be more about freelance anyway. It's going to be about more entrepreneurial stuff. Because they cutting the stuff. Even like y'all Uber drivers out there, shoot, they're going to have self-driving cars. You don't think Uber, shoot, they instead of having to give you a cut, all they had to do is pay somebody to keep the cars updated and running. So even there, you got to think about it. And here's something else too. This is especially for y'all folks who do stuff unique. Get that going. Get something that, you know, if you can, if that's your calling. If it's not your calling, don't worry about it. But if you can, get something that can't easily be automated. I mean, they talk about all this stuff automated, but if you work on something that can't easily be automated, it's like boom. And here's something else too. If you work on any craft, if you can still be better than a machine, more personable. You know, a machine just going to do what you want it to do. You know, somebody with that personal touch, boom, you might have to develop that. Get creative. Just say, all right, what's up? Like I've talked about the entertainment thing, right? And I've talked about the entertainment thing. Hey, people still got to be entertained. In fact, one of my commenters, and I'm not looking at the comment right now, so shout yourself out in the comments. I think it was my man Jay Moans. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, bruh, but definitely shout yourself out in the comments. It was talking about during the Great Depression. Like movie theaters and amusement parks are still getting a lot of play. There was a lot of movies made back then. So there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something out there. But yeah, look, make that move. All right? Make that move. Do your thing. All right? So 2018, this the year. No more excuses. You know. Can't be like sitting back thinking, oh, okay, well, you know, these politicians might fix the economy. Nah, they gonna put more money in their pockets. The billionaires running shit. All right? So you got to think to yourself, all right, I got to do it. I can't wait on anybody else. I can't wait on somebody to create a new industry when I can create it myself. So anyway, right, that's it for today. Let's go make that money.